Conversations with Nicole. Let's talk about it. Tell me all about it. I'm here. I wanna know what's on your mind. Ooh, the world needs to hear from you, and I'm so glad to have a conversation to reach the nation. And it's all about you. We'll help each other to discover innovative ways to positively change the world. Let's talk about, let's talk about, yeah. Let's talk about conversations with Nicole.
Greetings. Welcome to Conversations with Nicole. I am Nicole Everett, your host. And Conversations with Nicole is a talk show based in Tallahassee focused on connecting the community through conversations. Today is what I call Wellness Wednesday, which is an opportunity for you, me, and my guests to chat about something interesting and intriguing. And tonight, our topic is exercise your friend? Steps to fight osteopenia and menopause through exercise. My very special guest is Mrs. Danita Thomas, who is an author of a similarly titled book. And so we're going to dive right on in. I know osteopenia may be a term that you are not familiar with, but it is very much so associated with menopause as well as osteoporosis. And so, again, we're going to dive into that in just a little bit. But before I bring on my guests, I want to hear from you. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and your comments and questions are very much so welcome. So if you would, like, share, tag a friend, let them know they need to be on here, especially the women in your life who are perimenopausal, menopausal, or postmenopausal, because I think they're going to want to hear this conversation. But put your city and the state in the comments so we can give you a shout out and get this conversation going. So, sidebar, it's still pretty cold here in Tallahassee. I had frost on my windshield this morning thinking, oh, I thought it was over. But I hear we got a few more days of cold weather. And I'm not complaining because I know some people are in lots and lots of snow. But boy, it's a little chilly. Anyway, all right. I see Mr. Warren Cave has joined us. Good evening, Nicole, Everett family and friends. I will be a man on pause tonight. All right, man on pause. No jokes, just taking notes. Thank you. Well, please share this with the women in your life, Mr. Warren Cave, because I know they are going to want to hear the things that we are about to talk about. But I'm going to go ahead and share my guest bio. Mrs. Danita Thomas is a resident of Tallahassee, Florida. She graduated from FAMU High in 1976, graduated from the Florida Agricultural Mechanical University in 1980. Go Rattlers. And she is a retired teacher of 35 years from the Leon County school system. She has also served as an independent contractor for the Senior Center as a group fitness teacher, and she is an author. She's gonna tell us all about this book. Y'all help me welcome Miss Danita Thomas.
Hey. Listen.
Yes, come on, Rattler. Yeah. Well, welcome, Mrs. Thomas. I'm so glad
Thank
that
you.
you're here. Yeah. So
Thank you.
please tell the people in your own words, who is Mrs. Danita Thomas? Not what you do, but who are you?
Oh, I am a wife, I'm a mother, and I'm a grandmother. My grandbaby is 18 months old.
Oh, nice. And so, educator, right? Leon
Yes,
County.
35 years, Leon County
Wow.
schools. My last 3 years I did at Bond. The other years was at Pine View, and then I was down south and came back this way.
Okay. Well, thank you for your service. We appreciate that. That is a
Thank you.
special calling to be an educator.
Yes,
Mhm,
yes, yes. I
mhm.
loved it. I really did.
That's good. That's good.
Hmm.
So tell us about this book.
Okay, okay. This is my book.
Mm-hmm.
Is exercise the cure? Can exercise help with osteopenia and menopause? And the
Mm,
answer to that question is yes.
okay.
You need to
So,
make exercise your friend. Make
okay.
it your friend. Walk like you talk it, okay? And
Mm,
have it right there along with you.
all
We
right.
need it. It's important.
So tell us about your journey and what kind of inspired this book.
Oh my gosh. I think it was December 11th. I had
Mhm,
gone to the doctor. Well, my daughter was telling me that I need to have a DEXA scan. And I'm like, oh, I don't need that. Well,
mhm.
when I turned 65, she mentioned it again. So I said,
Okay.
well, let me go ahead and have it. So when I had the DEXA scan and it came back that I had osteopenia, I was floored. I'm like,
Mm,
oh my goodness, how could this happen to me? And I'm
mhm,
like, wow, as much exercise as I do, but it has nothing to do with it. It's because of menopause. And I'm
mm.
like, oh my goodness. And I really didn't think about it until I got the results. And so I started doing my research. And I'm like, you know what? I got to write a book. Got to write a book. We got to know what's going on with our bodies.
Wow. So it's called a Dexter scan?
DEXA scan.
DEXA scan, and the DEXA
Yes.
scan showed up that you had osteopenia, which
Yes.
is
Yes. And
related to osteoporosis, right?
right.
Mhm.
The thing is, I had an accident back in 2021, I think, and it
Mhm.
was my left side of my back and my hip. That's what I thought it was coming from. But then
Mhm.
when I found out that's where the osteopenia is, the
Mm.
left lumbar and the left hip.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And so, well, osteopenia is bone loss for anybody that don't know. That's what
Okay.
it is. And
Mhm.
osteoporosis is you're a little more fragile to hurt yourself when you fall. And the
Mm.
whole purpose of is to keep you from having a fracture.
Mhm.
And so there's steps that you need to take and things that you need to do. So I started researching and I found out what to do. So I've been on it ever since. So I go
Okay.
back in December of this year to
Okay.
have a DEXA scan to see if my bones have increased.
Gotcha. Okay. And so when you found out about the DEXA scan, what did your doctor say?
Well,
Well, but
uh,
when you found out that you had osteopenia, what did your
well,
doctor
we had a talk. So, he went
Okay.
over the blood work and everything because I went for two different things, that and the blood work. So he said, um, I got some news. And I'm like, what? And he said, you have osteopenia. I said, osteopenia? And I
Mm.
didn't know what it was.
Mhm.
And so he said, yeah, it's bone loss. And I'm like, and brings on from where? And he said, menopause. So he gave me a prescription. But
Mhm.
after I got home, I
Mhm.
had the prescription filled. But when I got home, I just couldn't take it.
Hmm.
So I'm like, and that was when that happens to me, that's the Lord telling me you need to do some research before you
Okay.
do anything else first. So that's
Okay.
what I did that night. And I stayed up until 30.
Oh my
And when I
goodness.
tell you, oh, I was trying to find out what I need to do, what kind of exercises I need to do, who I need to
Okay.
talk. So, honey, I was doing my research. So that's what led me to write the book. So I started 3 weeks after that to write the book.
Mhm.
So that's where I got all my information from.
Wow. And
And
so
then, but let me tell you this, Nicole.
uh-huh.
When I started telling people about it, guess what
Mhm.
they said? Oh, I got that.
Oh, really?
I said, and you didn't say nothing to me.
Right.
You could have been helping me.
Right, 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 right. So so tell me, so you started doing the research and what did you find?
This is what I found, Nicole. Vitamin D3 and
Mhm.
K2.
Mhm.
You take the K2 to keep the calcium going to your bones. You
Mm.
got to find out for your age how much vitamin D3 you need and
Okay.
K2.
Okay.
And the calcium for your age, find out how much you need.
Okay, got it. All right.
Yes. So you need
It's
to start doing balance exercises,
mhm.
strength training,
Okay.
and resistance exercises, which they go hand in hand.
I'm feverishly writing this down. I don't know if you can even
Okay.
hear my pen. I'm I am writing this stuff down. I hope y'all are getting this out there. Because this is this is something. So balance, exercise, strength training,
Yes.
and what was the other one?
Resistance trainers, where you can put these bands around your legs.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the football players used to go from side to side with, so it's a little
Uh-huh.
band that you can buy and you can put it on and you can do resistance training like that.
Oh,
Also, these are the ones that I've been doing, but I listed a lot of the stuff in my book.
uh-huh.
Um, Lunges,
Okay. Hmm.
squats, and
Okay.
this is a good one. And see, this is what I found out too. When you're doing your squats
Uh-huh.
and you're sitting in a chair, use your heels to bring you up.
Okay.
It takes the pressure off your knees as well, but you're building bone that way too.
Wow.
And we call them heel drops, where you
Look, I
stand
should
up.
have had you in your workout clothes and
Yes.
giving me a demonstration over here.
Yeah.
All right, go
And
ahead.
you,
I'm
you stand up and you drop down on your heels. You
sorry.
do that for 30 times.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's different exercises that you do. But I got it all in the book. So it's in there.
Okay.
It's
All
in there.
right. All right. So you found out all of this stuff, and this was in December of
December of 2024.
2024. And so,
Yes.
all right. So did you go back to the doctor to get checked
And I'm
again?
going in December, and then I'll find out if I build any bone from doing this on my
Oh,
own without taking that medication that he
okay.
prescribed.
Have you talked to your doctor about it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and see,
All right.
this is one thing I like about him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have high blood pressure, right? I tried it my way before I got on the medication,
Okay.
so I can't come back to him and say, okay, well, what I did didn't work, so now I'm going to do what you want me to do. I gave up the salt and all of that stuff, so it
Okay.
still wasn't working. So I had
Mm,
to actually get on the pill.
okay.
But let me tell you what happened with that. So all of this was doing my research, right?
Right.
I found out that flaxseed
Mm-hmm.
helps with high blood pressure.
Huh. Okay.
Yes. So I take, you can put it in your shakes, your smoothies, applesauce, sprinkle
Uh-huh.
it on your salad. So I started doing that as well.
Okay.
And so all of this stuff goes hand in hand. Then I found out some isometric exercises that can also help for osteopenia, which is squats on the wall squats,
Okay.
push-ups.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they all go hand in hand.
Mm. Okay. And so you've been doing this for a little over a year now, right?
Since January of last year. Yes, ma'am. So, honey, if I don't have any bone, if I haven't gained any, then I'll take the medicine, okay? But
Okay.
I'm doing it my way first.
Yes, ma'am.
And
So
so
how
that's
you
another thing I put in the book. Don't You got to do what's best for yourself.
so how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Are you?
I'm feeling good.
Now when you were diagnosed, how were you feeling?
I was feeling fine. So that's what was throwing everything off. I'm like, I exercise, I work out every day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I
You
really
were
couldn't
already
understand.
you were
Yes.
already active. Okay, got it. And so you just shifted your activity as well as you added these vitamins and flaxseed.
Yes, and see, that's what I wasn't doing. I wasn't taking vitamin D3 and I wasn't taking K2.
Okay.
So that's what I added.
Okay.
Then I focused on the balance exercises that we need to do as well, because you don't want to fall. That's the whole thing. You're trying to keep yourself from falling and having a fracture.
Mm, I see. I see.
Yes.
See. Okay, let me pause for a moment. Sonia said, Sonia B just joined me. That is my making it through menopause partner. Sonia and I started a virtual menopause group for women, and we actually have our next sister circle coming up on February 12th, which is a Thursday. I believe it's at 7 p.m. And so encouraging the ladies to check out Making It Through THRUmenopause.com for more information. But you are like hitting on something that we are going to be discussing later on in the year. So Sonia said, we are getting what she is putting down. be. All right. And my girlfriend Sharice out of the Atlanta area is on as well. And Tracy Golay, thank you for being here. So, okay, so you were already active, but you shifted your exercises to do the balance and the resistance training,
Right.
and some isometrics, maybe.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yes.
then you added some vitamins as well as the flax seeds.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Now let's shift over to menopause for a second because that's
okay,
where the
sure,
problem
sure.
comes in at.
Okay.
Now this is another thing. God has been good to me. I am
Mm,
always cold, so I have not had the mood swings, the hot flashes.
okay.
I can sleep at night. I didn't have any of those problems at all.
Okay.
But then you have the dryness, and
Mhm.
that's what was causing the UTIs. So
Mhm.
I had a urgent care doctor tell me this. I'm so glad I run my mouth a lot because I would have never, he would have never started telling me stuff. Right? He said, um, "Have you ever tried Greek yogurt?" I said, "No." He said, "You need to get Greek yogurt
Oh.
and take it and either put it in your smoothies or have it with some walnuts, blueberries. I think he said strawberries, whatever you want to put in it because it's not sweet, and that'll
Uh,
keep you from getting the UTIs."
huh.
Because of the estrogen.
Uh,
Also, cranberry pills, he told me. So
cranberry.
so I have not had one since then, and that's been 2 years ago.
Now I've heard of cranberry. Well, not cranberry pills, but cranberry juice. I've heard people
Drink
talk
that as well. Get the kind with no sugar.
no sugar.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Wow.
And
All
so
right.
menopause is not our friend.
Tell me about it.
It's not our friend. Yes, so
Whew.
we have to kind of talk to menopause and let it know who's boss.
We do have to talk to her.
Yes,
We do. And
yes.
gotta we gotta work things out because so like I was telling you, Sonya and I just had a sister circle on Sunday, and we had some experts on there. One was an OBGYN, and she said that there are 300 um estrogen receptors in our bodies, which means that every organ that we have in our bodies, ladies, is affected by estrogen.
Hmm.
Every single organ. And that blew me away.
Oh yeah. That's why some people can't lose their belly in the front.
Mhm. But we not only talked about that, we talked about, the our vaginal issues. We talked about
Yes,
our mouth issues. She was talking about dry mouth is one of the things that can happen, and you can have a receding gums and all sorts of things. And we was
it
like,
is.
whoa,
It's a mess.
hair loss. Um, it's just of mind blowing
Yes,
all the
yes,
things that we have to contend with as
yes, ma'am. Now listen. In this book, I put everything that did not work for me as far as some vaginal things were concerned.
okay,
So once you get this book, it's in here. But like I said before, everything don't work for everybody. So
right.
you can try because I researched stuff too, and trust me, I have spent some money on some things, but I
Mm,
finally found one that works. But I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
all right, but
Because
but no, you make a really good point. And that's part of what, again, I'm plugging the sister circle, but we talk about the things that we experience and the things that worked and didn't work for us.
hmm,
And
yes,
everything doesn't work for everybody.
that's
So
right.
there's a lot of trial and
That's
error.
right.
Mhm.
Because listen, when my hair on the side, I had this little bald spot. My niece was telling me what she used, right? I went and bought it. It didn't work for me with that. I think
Mhm.
I might have spent maybe over 300 some dollars on products for my hair. Then I
Oh,
finally found something that works. But like I told my friend, I'm not going to tell her about it until I keep using it because it may not work for her.
mhm.
But you just have to keep trying stuff. But then you get tired. But you know what I said? You're not going to beat me.
No, that's
You are
right.
not going because as long as God tells me to keep researching, I'm going to keep researching.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. So Sonya said, definitely mind blowing. Yes, 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 yes. And Sambaza, who is my podcast cousin down in Dallas, Texas. We met most recently at the Pod Fest in Orlando. Thank you for being.
Okay.
All right. So wow, yes, I like your your stick to itiveness and your persistence to not be defeated by this thing,
Mm-mm.
right?
Not gonna be defeated. I think that's somebody's song too. Mm-mm. Not gonna do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, let me tell you something that I do like to do that encompasses the menopause and the osteopenia too.
Okay.
You need to find a place that makes you feel happy when you're walking. I
Mm,
found I go on FAMU's campus right up there behind the dorms. It's like a little duck pond. And
mhm.
it's really not a duck pond, it's like a lake. I walk around there and I feel so good. And it just makes me feel upbeat. And I get out there to walk and I'm like, yeah, I got this. I
I,
got this.
I
That's
know
what
that's
exercise it is going to be, my friend. Because I've been into fitness since I was in the seventh grade. But then
really
after I got older, I think I got back into it when I moved back to Tallahassee in 1987. But then I
okay.
got my group fitness certification in 2016. Now,
Okay.
let me make you laugh. My boss is a good friend of mine who was my assistant principal at Pineview. So when
Okay.
she got hers, I said, now, wait a minute, I'll never hear her talking about fitness. Now, I know I'm going to get mine. So I went right behind her, went to the
Mm,
same place she went to, and I got my certification. So she
nice.
got me on at the senior center as an independent contractor. So I've been doing group fitness since 2018.
I love that. I
And
love
I
that.
retired in 2015.
Mm, wow. Well, you look great.
Well, thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
And so, have you run across any other women who, have the same condition and have the same type of attitude as it relates to you, like they
Yes.
have, or are you finding that women kind of have a defeated attitude about it?
No, because you know the most of the people that hang around me, they all talk a lot. So
Okay.
we kind of share stuff. And then when
Hmm.
I tell them things that I did, they be like, "Oh, I didn't know about that. Let's do this." When I say, "Yeah," I said, "Because this is not going to beat us." But get this though, the reason I started running my mouth so much and found out these other people had it, when I found out that they got back to normal, because
Oh,
mine is a -1.
okay.
So I need to be at the +1. So
So,
I don't have much to go to get back to normal.
tell us about this number kind of system thing.
Okay, osteopenia is -1.0 and higher. And
Okay.
osteoporosis is 2.5 and higher. You
Oh,
don't want to be in the twos.
gotcha.
You need to stay in. If you're in the ones and jump on it right now, you should
Okay.
well, hopefully, because everybody's body's different.
Right.
Hopefully you can combat it before it gets that far. But since
O-
I'm just at a -1, then I
o-
should be able to go back to the +1.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. And
So when
so,
because several of the women and they told me don't mention their names, I'm not going to tell
yeah,
on y'all.
you're not gonna
They
tell.
reversed it, and see, and this is something I also did when I started researching it. I got on YouTube, and a
Uh-huh.
lot of these ladies that I follow, they were saying that they reversed it, so it can be reversed.
So let me tell you, let me just pause you right there because you were giving me a whole lot of encouragement and hope about this in saying that it can be reversed and that some women that you have encountered have said that that has been the case for them, that has
Yes,
been their experience. So
yes.
we are definitely hoping and praying and believing that that's going to be the case for you too.
That's right. And you
Mm,
got to have, and I learned this from my daddy, you have got to talk to yourself, and you
yes.
got to tell yourself whose you are and
Mm,
whom you are. And
all
so
right.
I do that every day. That's why I say you are not going to beat me, because as long as I know that I know that I know, and we're gonna leave that right there.
That's it. All right. I put that in the center. Positive self-talk. Love it.
Yes, got
All
to
right.
do it.
Right. All right. So, love to Benice. Good evening. Thank you for being here. And Brother Quasi in Atlanta has joined us. Thank you for joining us, Brother Quasi. So, we are not quite halfway through our talk, but I'm going to go ahead and share that I'm talking with Mrs. Danita Thomas, author and former educator, and also a fitness trainer at the senior center.
Yes, in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Yes, right here in
Yes.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, and we're talking talking is exercise your friend in fighting osteopenia and menopause through exercise. Through exercise. So, she was diagnosed in December of 2024,
Mhm.
and has been pretty active, right? You said you've been pretty active most of your life,
Yes.
and took a, say the correct
A
Deca
DEXA scan.
DEXA DEXA scan,
Yes.
and it was discovered that she had osteopenia, and so the doctor prescribed her some medicine, but she was like, "Yeah, I'm not really feeling like I need to take that."
Hmm.
So she did her research and found a bunch of things as it relates to it, and has been discovering many things in this just around this 12-month journey that she's been on, and will be tested again in December
Yes.
this year. And we
Yes.
are hoping and believing and praying that her condition will be reversed, because it is reversible.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know, osteopenia is bone loss.
Hmm.
It is very much so associated with an estrogen deficiency. And what Mrs. Thomas has talked about, some of the things that she has done is taking vitamin D3, vitamin K2, calcium, switching up her exercise to a more balanced exercise, strength training, and I'm reading these notes, okay? Strength
Yes.
training, resistance training, isometric exercises,
Hmm.
flaxseed in her smoothies, and eating Greek yogurt and taking cranberry pills, but you can do cranberry juice too. So
Yes.
yes. So those are just a few things, but the rest of it y'all gonna have to get out of the book. So hold the book up for them again and tell them what the name of it is.
The name of it is Exercise the Cure. Can exercise help with osteopenia and menopause?
All right, all right. And the book is not quite ready, almost, but
Oh,
we
it's
gonna,
ready.
it's ready. Okay,
Yeah,
all
it's
right,
ready. And
all right,
I
okay,
got some copies in case anybody want them, so you won't have to pay it on Amazon with the shipping and handling. So it's on
okay, all
Amazon.
right.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
cool. Well, we're gonna give y'all that information at the end, so you got to stay to the end. All right, so a few more folks have joined us. Uh, Sister Dakiba is here, who is here in Tallahassee. Thank you for being here. And my mom is here down in Miami. Thank you for
All
joining us.
right.
Love you. All right, so this has been so good. And quite a lesson, I tell you, because so it's oftentimes when we have conditions or diseases or what have you, it can seem like we're not going to ever get over it, and that it's a sentence, if you will, right? A
Yeah,
life.
yes.
But again, what has been so encouraging in this conversation thus far is that it is reversible, and
Hmm.
you can build bone, um,
Yes.
just based on the things that you have said. So again, super excited about that.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yes.
So what advice would you give somebody that finds out about their diagnosis and
Well,
that they have osteopenia?
well, the first thing you want to do is talk to your doctor and listen to what they tell you to do.
Mhm.
And don't feel like you are in a defeated situation. Do your research and determine what you're going to do. Sit
Mhm.
down. And the thing is, if you have good friends around you
Mhm.
and a good, whether you're married or not, even if it's your boyfriend, talk to somebody. Don't keep it all in, because one thing I noticed about us, we
Mhm.
don't, the things that we really need to be talking about, we don't. And then
Mhm.
we're afraid to say it. And then when we do, we're worrying about what somebody's thinking. I don't
Mm.
care what you're thinking. If you got that information that's going to help me, because you may know somebody that know what I'm going through, and they say, "Oh yeah, I did this, this, and this." But
Mhm.
don't get defeated. Just listen to what he has to say. Because when I went to my car, I was mad. But
Mm.
I didn't show it in there. I was nice and everything, and I listened to it, and I was saying to myself when I got to my car, I said, "Now, how in the world am I going through this?"
Mm.
But then
Consider
I thought about it. You're not the only one, girl. You hear people talking about menopause and
right.
osteoporosis, osteopenia all the time. But I
Mm,
never really thought about it until it happened to me. Then I get in my car and I sit in there for a long time. Then I call my sister. I said, "Girl, I'm mad. I am
mm,
mad." But then it came to me after I started driving. Girl, who you belong to? I said,
mm.
"That's what I'm talking about, Lord."
Yes. So I think in just what you said just now, you know, it's really no respect of persons because you would think to yourself, I'm active. I work out or I eat good. I go for walks and this, that, and the other. I get plenty of rest. I drink
Yes,
water. I do all the things, but still,
that's
right?
right.
That menopause is no respect of person.
Menopause, listen, menopause has people's names on it, but it's nobody's friend. It's just like, girl, please. Once you hit a certain age, you're gonna go through it. So then
Mm,
me, why you getting all upset? But I never really attributed both of them together until I thought about that thing. And I'm like, you know what? The estrogen, it's gone. I was
mm,
57 when mine decided to part
mm.
ways with me.
Right, right,
And I
right.
attributed that again, I think my daughter, because guess what? I did not realize because I had bad cramps all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the pills was keeping it on.
Mm,
So
mm-hmm.
once I let go of that, then that here comes my friend menopause.
Right, 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 right. Whew, the things we go through.
Yes, the things we go through.
All right, we got a few more folks that have joined us. I want to acknowledge them. My friend Susan, who is in Virginia. Thank you for being here. And Miss Jeanette down in Miami Gardens listening. She said, as we age, we must take care to remain mobile. Yes,
That's right. That's right.
absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. And Kayla, good evening. Thank you for joining us. So, wow. Um, I think about, how we want to be our best selves. We want to be in good health, but sometimes, as Miss Jeanette has even said, as we age, things come up and we just got to take care of them. We got to
And we
take care
do.
of ourselves. We got to take
We
care of
do.
ourselves. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But you know what?
yeah.
One
Mm-hmm.
thing I noticed too, and I always tell the participants in the classes that I teach,
Mm-hmm.
when the if you just start from right where you are,
Mm,
just start from where you are and don't
mm-hmm.
worry about what somebody else is doing. It's just the one step you take, the next step you take, you're building on it. And after
Yep.
a while, you're going to be fine. When the commercials come on TV, get up and stand up and just,
Mm-hmm.
do your legs up and down or
Mm-hmm.
move your arms or whatever. You're working out. But if you stay sedentary, you are going to have a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
We got to move.
We got to move. Oh, that's
And you
good.
don't want to fall. That's where the balance comes in. You don't want to fall and fracture because most people fracture what? Their wrists and their hips.
Mm-hmm. They do. They do. They do.
And listen, we don't want that.
No, we don't.
We
We
don't want
don't.
that.
Yeah, we don't. So now, how often do you work out?
I work out every day.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
Saturdays and Sundays, I normally try to. Well, since I got sick, I had bronchitis. I haven't started walking back again. Normally, I try to do 3 miles a day,
Okay.
but you don't have to walk anywhere. You can walk around your house,
You can.
so it's no excuse.
Okay.
But I joined the gym back in 2009. But
Uh,
when the pandemic hit, I stopped going to the gym. I was just exercising at my house.
okay.
So
Got it.
I got dumbbells. I got some equipment. I got
Okay.
the little elliptical that you can do sitting in the chair. So I don't have no excuse.
Mm.
But I exercise every day. And then my sister-in-law and my husband and I, we keep each other accountable. So he'll tell me what he did, and then I'll tell her, and then I'll tell her what I'm doing because I didn't exercise the day, but before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to exercise.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. So, how do you find like you mentioned balance, strength, resistance. Do you
Just get
research?
on YouTube and Google. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
Move University. There we go.
Yes, honey. But you
Okay.
know what? Now certain things that you can do while you're brushing your teeth. And I'm not
Uh-huh.
going to stand up because I'm just going
Yes.
to stay. Okay, when you're brushing your teeth, if you have one foot behind you, keep your hand on the counter and brush your teeth that way. You're balancing yourself. Then change the other foot and put it behind, and you're doing the same thing. Okay, when you're in your and always have a chair or get behind your sofa. Just
Uh-huh.
stand with your left leg on the floor and have the right one up, and you're holding it for 30 seconds, and then put that one down, and then put the other one up.
Hmm.
You're just working on balance, and then you know how the when the people are pulled over DUI, and
Uh-huh.
how they have to walk with one foot in front of the other one. Stand
Uh,
behind your couch, put one foot in front of the other one, so you won't fall until you be able to do it on your own.
okay.
Just little simple stuff that we do all the time. Because guess what? When you're walking in the mall, or even when you're walking on the sidewalk, you might stumble, but you won't fall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the whole thing. You're trying to keep from falling.
Trying to keep from falling.
But
Love
yeah,
it.
Google it because I've got a lot of exercises that I for balance that I've got offline. So I started doing them and I incorporated when I teach my fitness classes.
Love it. Oh,
We
that's
got to
great.
keep us together.
Yeah, we do. We do. All
Yes.
right. Now, how many days a week do you teach a fitness class?
Well, since I'm the independent contractor, my boss, who is my friend that I was telling you about, when she needs me, she'll call me, right? And if
Okay.
she doesn't call and they need me, then I'll go to Southwood,
Okay.
Fort Braden, Miccosukee Community Center, and sometimes Chairs.
Hmm. Okay. So
So
all
when
of
they need me, like I work Friday at Fort Braden, I taught them
okay.
brain body balance class for her.
Okay. Brain
Hmm.
body balance class.
Yes,
All right, that's great. And how long are your classes typically?
they're just an hour.
Okay. Nice.
Hmm.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. We got Dr. Joy Yeager on. She said this is good information. Thank you,
Oh, well,
Dr.
good.
Yes, 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 yes. So again, y'all, please, if y'all have any questions or comments, let us know. We are talking fighting osteopenia and menopause through exercise. And is exercise your friend? Is our question tonight. And I would say, according to Mrs. Thomas, it absolutely is.
It absolutely is.
Mhm.
It absolutely is.
Yes, 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 yes. So you would tell, I asked you, what would you tell somebody that is that just got a diagnosis of osteopenia? You say yes, listen to their doctor, but also we would recommend that they get the book.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. But
but
do
what
your
would
research.
yes, what would you tell them about all of the things to try? Because I mean, again, you mentioned a number of things, but you know, how can they kind of gauge what might work for them, what might not? You know,
And the
how
exercise are the stuff for intimacy.
the exercise.
Exercise.
Mhm.
Do your balance exercise and definitely work on that 3 times a week. You
Okay.
definitely want to do that because you don't want to fall. Strength training. You can start with squats because most of we know how to sit in the chair, so we know how to squat, right? So you sit just you just sit in
Right.
the chair and let your heels bring you up because that's the whole thing. You build in bone, and
Okay.
this is a good one. You can stomp. You're building bone, and
Mm.
nobody really thinks about that.
Mm-mm.
And then when you do the heel drops, you just stand up and just let drop down on your heels.
Okay.
Yes. And when you're in your kitchen, because most of us have counters in your kitchen or the bathroom, you're just
Mhm.
doing push-ups.
Right.
Yeah, and nobody's asking you to be perfect. You are just trying to help yourself so you
Mhm.
can stay healthy, so you
Yeah,
can get away from this osteopenia and you don't want to go to osteoporosis. And get you
absolutely.
some dumbbells. You don't even have to go to the gym. Give some dumbbells and you're just doing bicep curls, triceps, chest presses.
I'm so impressed. I really am. I am so impressed, Miss Thomas. You are wow, amazing. Amazing that you are doing all of this
Thank you.
in your latter years, but you know, we do what we have to do to survive, right?
Yes, yes.
Mm.
And you know what? And see, if you make it fun, and you know what you can do? Now, this is what I do all the time. Find your favorite song and play it while you're exercising.
Mm.
It makes the time go by faster because you want to do 3 sets of whatever you're doing.
Okay.
So you just start, okay, say you can only do 5 squats. Well,
Uh,
then tomorrow do 5 more, and the next day add one to it. The
okay.
next day go back to 5. The next day, instead of doing 6, do 7 until you get up to the 10 and
I
do
like
3 sets.
I like that a lot. All
Yeah,
right.
so
So,
you got to make it work for you because it's your body. And can't
Mm-hmm.
nobody tell you how to run it but you. You just
Mm-hmm.
want to be healthy because we
You
don't want you to fall. And that's the whole thing. You
we
don't
do,
want to fracture.
we do not want you to fall. So I love all of this. So y'all heard how you can build. Maybe you can only do 5 push-ups, but do those five, and then maybe the next day you do six. So you build, right? And make
Yes.
it fun, because if you don't, you're not gonna build that
You're
habit.
not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And you
Mhm.
know what? If you tell yourself, listen, because I want to be around till I'm 100, but I want to be in my right mind too. Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
but I want to be able to get around without anybody helping me.
Right.
So if you look at it that way, I'm trying to do this for me because I want to be around and healthy,
Yes.
then you will stick with it. And listen, you may not want to exercise 5 days a week like me, but you can do it 3 days or you can do it 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
You
no
can't.
excuse. And guess what else?
What's that?
Jumping rope. I don't jump rope with a real jump rope. I just do it with my hands.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And if you think you're gonna fall, stand behind your couch
Uh-huh.
so you can hold on if you have to. Because if you stumble, you got something to hold on to. So you
Right, right.
just do it like this, but you jump in rope.
Yes. Yes, yes.
So you can. Everything is easy if you look at it that way.
Mm.
Just weave it into
Perspective.
what you normally do, and just
Yeah,
get with it.
perspective. I love that. I love that. All right. Lisa Heron Myrick joined us. Thank you for being here, Lisa. She said, I love this. Lord, help me not to fall.
Yes, ma'am. We don't want to do that because you know what happened to me the other day. I was talking, turned around, and was talking to somebody, and I stumbled, but I caught myself.
Mm.
And then I saw this lady do the same thing, and she looked at me, and I told her, I said, "Got it." I said, "Got it." She told me, "I've been listening to you." And what's so funny is we was in the class, right? Then I was kind of embarrassed because you stumbling, and I tried to play it off. And she
Uh-huh.
said, "I've been doing what you told me." I said, "Me too," because if I wouldn't practice and balance at home, I would have failed. But I stumbled and kept. I said, "Okay," caught myself, but I was embarrassed. Now
That's all right. What you call yourself. Which
I
is,
did.
mm-hmm.
So I said,
Indeed.
"Yeah." I said, "This stuff works."
It does. It does. Well, I tell you, I am super excited about this book and about the things that you're doing, not only for yourself, but for others in the community with the exercise that you do, at the various centers,
Yes, I
and
love it.
just you being here to share this information, because I think, the one thing that we keep saying over and over again is that nobody told us, right?
And I did. I said, that's the first thing I said. And that's
Mm.
exactly what I said. But you know what? I think about something my mama said. Well, you could have been looking it up yourself. You know you were getting older. Now she's not here, but I can hear it. I can hear her telling me in my head. And
Uh,
she's right. Okay, I knew I was menopausal, right? But I never looked up what goes with this, what happens, because I would have jumped on it myself. But
mm,
I didn't never really think about it because
yeah.
nobody told me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. So Susan has a question. She said, is there or are there any specific exercises that help lymphatic drainage? Are you
Yeah, I've
familiar?
seen a lot of that on YouTube. I don't know of anything myself that I've done, but
Okay.
there's if she types it in, it would definitely show her. But
Okay.
I have somebody was telling me something about doing my thighs, so I went and bought some retinol cream
Uh-huh.
and just how you rub it in, but you just kind of taking your hands and let me see, like taking your hands and going up your
Uh-huh.
thighs.
Uh-huh.
That can help with the lymphatic drainage too. But tell her to look it up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because you can find if you Google it, because it'll definitely tell you about it.
Okay. Got it.
Yes.
So you got a little homework to do, Susan. Okay. And Pamelia, she said, this has truly inspired me. Thank you, Lady
Oh,
P.
good.
Appreciate you
Good.
here. So, so all of this has been good, but like I said, I think, but what I was getting at was, folks say, women say,
Yes.
especially as it relates to menopause. Nobody told me. And so I appreciate this conversation because you're telling us and giving us some hints, some tips, some clues, and even
Mm-hmm.
can do regardless of whether or not we have these symptoms. I think
Right.
the Greek yogurt that you mentioned, I think
Yes.
a game changer. I think the cranberry juice or cranberry,
Yes.
that's a game changer. I think the flaxseed, the vitamin D3, the vitamin K2, and the
Yes.
calcium, all of those things we need to be incorporating into our daily routines and habits so that we can be, fight some of this stuff,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah, because we have to, because we don't want nobody wants to be miserable.
Mm-mm. Absolutely do not.
Nobody wants to be miserable.
Absolutely do not. So, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you share with the people about where they can get this book.
Okay.
And let me see. All right. So yes, please let them know.
Yes. I have if you want to get it off Amazon, you can get it off Amazon. But I've ordered some books on Monday. In case anybody in the chat tonight wanted it, you can get it. Um, it's the book is $10. You can either email me, and that's at the bottom, or also call me. And when if you not call me, text me. And if you do mention podcast, so I know it's not a scam, because a lot of people that text, so that somebody texts me today talking about who are you? And I didn't even answer.
Mm,
But Danita W. Thomas at bellsouth.net, mention podcast, or 850-322-2012, and mention podcast. And I have some books to keep you from paying the shipping and handling. It's $10. And I will, if you text me or email me, and I can mail it to you. And all you do is just send me the $10 via Cash App or Zelle. And I'll tell you that once you email me or text me, and I'll let you know that information. But
all right.
again, the book is titled, Is Exercise the Cure? Can
Uh-huh.
exercise help with osteopenia and menopause? And the answer is yes, exercise can.
Well, I cannot wait to hear your report in December. So you're gonna have
Yes, me too, because
you're gonna have to sit back and let us know what the doctor said.
I know it. I am waiting. So I
We're
say,
gonna have
yes,
a
Lord,
great
help me, honey, because
celebration.
I need this.
We're gonna have a great celebration. Listen, when that happens, because
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
nice. Now, have you had any trouble with sleeping or anything like that?
No,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Mm-mm. But let me tell you what I do with that now. Y'all probably say this lady talk too much. I find a sermon that I like, and I let it play all night long while I'm sleeping. And then
Okay.
when I get up the next morning, I remember stuff, and I get up and find it in the Bible and read it myself.
Okay.
So having something to listen to at night
Uh-huh.
just takes me right on out.
Gotcha. That's good.
And I don't
Uh,
get up to 11 o'clock, so I'm getting my sleep in because I get up every 2 hours.
oh, okay.
Yes, so
All
I,
right.
I got to be able to fall back asleep quickly.
Uh-huh.
So I play my sermon.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm gonna ask the viewers any other questions. Tracy just asked what's the number again, so I typed it in the chat so you can.
Okay,
But just
and
text
mention
her,
podcast.
mention podcast, because otherwise she not gonna respond.
Yeah,
So
because I didn't respond to that thing I saw today. I'm like,
it's a lot of scammers out there. So
yes, ma'am.
mention podcast. All right. Tracy said thank you, and so do I, Miss Danita.
Oh,
Wonderful.
good.
All right. Well, very good. So, is there anything else that you'd like the people to know, Miss Danita?
I just want them to make exercise their friend and just start somewhere. There is nothing too small. Take one step, do something today, do something tomorrow. And listen, if you don't take anything else from what I said today, just remember, whenever we're going through something, you are not alone, and don't panic. Just do your research and start from there. One step at a time. One step at a time.
All right. Y'all heard it from the lady herself. Listen, this has been wonderful. If you all have benefited from this conversation, please let us know in the chat. Give us a thumbs up, a heart, some raised hands, a church finger, something. Let us
Yeah.
know. Let us know in the comments. And again, you can definitely have access to the book. She just gave us a little bit, just a little bit, just a taste of what she has in the book. And I'm gonna again just kind of briefly talk about those things to recap. Vitamin D3, vitamin K2, and calcium, and that does go according to your age. Uh,
Yes. Please
balance,
do that. Please make sure they do that. You're going by your age.
yes, balance
Mm-hmm.
exercise, strength training, resistance training, isometric
Yes.
exercises. Flaxseed helps with blood pressure.
Yes.
Greek yogurt, you can put some walnuts or some berries in there, and then
Yes.
cranberry juice or cranberry pills. All of
Yeah,
these,
that keeps you from getting those UTIs.
yes, and we know that that is also something because of the dryness.
Yes.
Vaginally, that can definitely be something that we
Yes.
need to need assistance with. So, and then the other thing that I thought was also like the most important thing that I put in the middle was positive self talk. Positive self talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Got to do it.
You got to encourage yourself.
Yes. Got to encourage yourself.
You got to believe that you're going to get better, and
Yes, ma'am.
you got to take the steps to do it.
That's
Right.
right. That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, we got quite a few comments. Dakibra, great talk. Thank you so much. Sharice, giving us some hearts. Miss Lisa, one step at a time. Yes. Tracy Ford with some prayers. Amen. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. We gonna wrap it on up. I will encourage you, just since we are talking about menopause, to go to makingitthroughmenopause.com, and I'll put that in the comments as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is a ladies only uh virtual menopause support group that Sonia Benson and I started this month. Actually, we had a pre-launch event in November, but we launched it this month. It's twice a month. It's membership based. You can pay monthly or by the year. Great discounts if you pay by the year, and the information is so valuable. We have experts that join us monthly, and we have a sister circle with just ladies who are going through menopause, either perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause, and we just want to support one another. Um,
Yeah.
Sort of like what Miss Thomas has done here today for us by giving us all this information about her journey and putting it in a book so that we can be clued in and not have to start from scratch.
Yes.
So we again really, really do appreciate you sharing your wealth of knowledge, your experience, and wishing you all the best when you go back to the doctor in December.
Yes. Amen. Amen. I want to hear that voice saying, "Well done.
That's
You
it.
did
That's it.
it."
That's it. That's it. Yes. All right. And then finally, for those of you who may be new to the platform, I'm here, Nicole Everett Conversations with Nicole. We're here on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, focused primarily on mental health and wellness in Black and Brown communities. But this is wellness, right? We talking women's
Yes.
wellness, but I invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribing and supporting, and we need all the support we can get. All right, Miss Thomas, thank you again so very much.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. And thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.